When the Spanish came in 1521, they built alliances with those who paid tribute to the Aztecs. The Spanish brought things the people hadn't had, especially some diseases, and also laid siege and withheld things they used to have, like food and water. They succeeded in the venture of destroying the city so they could build their own right on top of it. Naturally, they built churches on top of temples. In the 1970s, excavations for electrical projects bumped into a huge stone. A replica is right behind Vicky here. There it is. It represents the goddess Coyolxauhqui, daughter of Coatlicue. Coyolxauhqui told her 400 brothers, fact check that, okay, that her mom had betrayed her and they agreed to kill her. But Coatlicue was pregnant, and in the heat of battle the baby was born, as a warrior of course, and he cut the head off his sister and threw her down the hill. She became the moon, and her brothers became the stars. So, family values. This temple, then, is dedicated to two gods, Huitzilopochtli, the baby warrior, and the rain god, Tlaloc. This cinema used to play cartoons and so forth for kids. Now the kids have grown, so it's a sex cinema. There were 80 of these before the internet. Now there are 2. The Quinciñera, the celebration of a girl's 15th birthday, came from Europe. It was popular under Porfirio Diaz. In those days, 15 was a good age to start looking for a husband.
There were more than 300 women in love here. Some of them were ill, but some of them were not. They were not normal for the time. If women dress as a man, they wouldn't lock her here also. If their husband didn't lock her anymore, he would say she's crazy and lock her here, and then he could marry another woman.
In this Chamber of Deputies, a new constitution for the state of Mexico was written in 2016. It transformed the federal district, DF, into CDMX, the City of Mexico. This constitution is much more liberal than the rest of the country on abortion, gay rights, marijuana, animal rights, but states can't go against the national constitution, so there are ongoing disputes.
This was a cabaret theater. So this is where women were dancing, singing, with not that many clothes on. Many of the women that used to work here had really important lovers. The most famous one, La Tigresa, Irma Serrano. She was the lover of the president in that moment, the president of Mexico. With that, she earned a lot of money. She bought this theater, and she just got it back. So I think that's why they are repairing it again.
Her lover was President Gustavo Díaz Ordaz. He was in office in 1968 when the army mowed down student protesters on October 2nd. Protests against this massacre are still held on that date. The 43 Ayotzinapa Teachers College students in Guerrero who disappeared in 2014 were on their way to this protest. Only one person has ever been convicted, and he is imprisoned in his own palace. The main post office has a marble floor. The pre-Hispanic postal system featured delivery of messages and products by runners. For instance, fresh fish from the ocean 300 kilometers away. Their motto, the fish must go through. Later there were horses and then railways. And finally, marble floors.